Hello, everyone. Basically, I want to show you how to use the TradingView screener. What is the screener? The screener basically allows you to filter out stocks based on your search condition. So obviously, our search criteria for now will be on the financials because I want you to focus on stocks whose financials are good. To reach that screener, you basically go to tradingview.com, go to the homepage. Mind you, you don't need a paid version. You don't need to be a subscriber to get this. It works on the free version also. So you go to products, you go to screeners, you go to stocks. This is what your new screen will look like. You will be introduced to 6,878 stocks. That means this includes your BSE exchange stocks and your NSE exchange stocks, right? That is why you have Reliance twice. This is your BSE and this is your NSE. And then you have a whole lot of filters. This is your filter section. This is what you're going to use to filter out stocks based on the positive earnings. We will start with removing this. We don't need any of these. We need some of them. We'll keep some of them, delete the rest. Now we need PE. We need market cap. We don't need relative volume. We don't need volume also. We'll move market cap to the extreme left because I like to filter out, I like to position my stocks based on the market cap, right? Followed by price. Now we have the change percentage for the current trading day. We want the change percentage for the month. So this is a price change percentage. So you put in price change percentage and select 1 month and move the column towards your left, right? Please save whenever you make changes because TradingView does not save automatically, right? So you have your change percentage for the day, you have your change percentage for the month. Now we need net income, net revenue, net income quarterly, net revenue quarterly. So you need 5 more fields. So we'll do income. We need net income growth. Remember, growth is what you're going to use to filter out stocks, not net income. We have not yet touched the filter part, right? Now we change this. Now we want QOQ. That means quarter on quarter. Current quarter's percentage increase compared to the previous quarter. Right? Now you want EBITDA growth, not EBITDA. EBITDA growth again quarter on quarter. And then you click on save. So this part has been done. Right? You don't need to do anything over here right now. Now we remove all these filters, unwanted filters. We need PE, we need market cap. We'll not remove market cap. We don't need index, right? You can't delete watch list, so let's not even try go there. So we have market cap. Now I want to filter out stocks. Now remember, you're getting NSE data as well as BSE data. So we want to filter by exchange. What do we want? We need only NSE exchange. The moment you do that, from 6,000 you fall down to 2,559. That's itself is a very big jump, right? Now we want market cap to be from and to. The from is based from and to. If you fill in both the fields, you will get a range. So let's say you want to filter out stocks that start from 60 billion to 200 billion. This is a range. Remember, B has to be capital, it cannot be small. This is a range. That means you'll only get to see stocks whose market capitalization starts at 60 and ends at 200 billion. Anything below 60 and above 200, you will not see. It'll filter out everything else. So we don't want that. We want to view stocks whose market capitalization is above 60 billion. You do that, It falls down to 641 stocks, right? Now, obviously, you don't want to filter out, you don't want to go through 641 stocks. You want to see stocks that are performing, where the current quarter's performance is greater than the previous quarter's performance. I want the net income growth for the current quarter to be higher than the previous quarter. So for a filter, we'll put net income growth, again, growth percentage, quarter on quarter, add filter. We go to manual setup. I want to see stocks whose net income growth quarter on quarter has been greater than 8. So now you will see only stocks whose net income growth is larger than 8%. You will not find any negative values in this for at least net income growth Q on Q. I want to go one step further and filter it even more. I want my revenue year on year to be above. You can do this or you can choose not to. Sorry, TTMMYY year on year to be above 5%. That means these companies are generating revenue. They are doing something that pushes their income a little higher. They might not have a net income, positive net income growth year on year. It's not necessary, but their overall revenue is on the positive side. So what does this give us? It gives us 147 from 6,000 to 2,000 to 600 to 147 stocks, right? We have filtered out a lot. Now you can either sort them by net income growth quarter on quarter. That means you get Swan, you get InfoEdge, you get all these stocks whose previous quarter's statement has been hit out of the park. But remember, this doesn't mean that the stock is going to move up. Let me give you an example. So if you want to view any stock, you right click, you go to open Swan Energy chart. What you get, you see this over here, the stock is not, it has corrected by quite a huge margin. 100%. It's corrected by almost 100%. However, what does the MECD tell us on the monthly chart? So I have a monthly and I have a weekly chart on the right. The monthly chart basically says there's a lot of selling pressure going on, that this stock will this stock will likely correct to 343, right? That's what the MECD is telling us, that this is still on a massive selling spree. But what I like to do, there's a reason why I put in change percentage for the month. When you sort by this, what you get over here is you get a list of stocks based on this filter. Based on a positive filter, you get to see a list of stocks, one, who are performing very well in terms of income and revenue, and two, you're getting to view stocks that are in a positive run. Avanti Feeds is on a massive upward run. This tells me that the stock is on a massive bull run, but I will not get into it. What else do we have? We have solar energy, which is, again, what does the MACD tell me? The MACD is basically telling me that the selling pressure was there, but then it is slowly dying out. If you look at this field, if you look at the Swan Energy, you look at this bar compared to this, there's a massive difference. This difference is basically telling you that it is this stock is ruled by sellers right now. Whereas solar energy is basically telling me that selling pressure is mellowing down because it is almost in line with the previous month's bar. Does this mean solar energy will continue moving up? I don't know. Based on your research and your ability to understand, it is up to you. I am only showing you how to filter out stocks so that you don't have to break your head going through hundreds of stocks to figure out which one to buy and sell. based on your fundamentals, based on the way you trade, I think this would really help you pick out good stocks that are at of value or whose income and revenue statements are positive.
So, what is our basic takeaway from this video? What were we trying to achieve? So, what we were basically trying to achieve was to filter out stocks whose net income quarter on quarter is above a certain percentage, right? We further filtered it out based on the revenue growth year on year by 5%. So, what it gave us a list of stocks whose net income growth and revenue are on a steady rise compared to the previous quarter and compared to the previous financial year. We also sorted this out by the monthly change, the current monthly change. Why did we do this? We basically sorted by change, monthly change, to see stocks that are potentially coming out of a correction phase, right? For instance, if we look at EIH Hotel, what is it that we see on the monthly chart? That the stock corrected since April 2024 to February 2025. And now it is slowly gaining upward momentum. How do we know that? We know that by understanding the monthly MACD. The MACD is basically telling us that the selling pressure is dying out because it's levering through. But mind you, this can still fall. If the market has to correct, this will fall. So always keep that in mind. But should the market turn around, this stock will begin to gain momentum. Right? That is why we sorted this out by monthly change. So I hope you understood what you're trying to achieve with the screener, or how to get stocks that have a decent income growth and revenue growth. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to club this along with your other investment strategies or day trading or trading strategies, short-term trading strategies to, maximize your profit.